Okay, well, you could just look at the camera and see who we're talking to today. I haven't seen this guy in quite been a few years. Last time he was in Houston, well, it been many years ago. I was doing radio. He's now on a brand new TV show called The Big Show Show. Please welcome WWE superstar, The Big Show.
Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing okay, my friend. Let's start. I want to talk about this fantastic new Netflix series that you have. But I want to ask, how are you holding up and how are you spending your days during this crazy time?
You know, it's of course, you know, it's a little bit kind of surreal as far as, you know, just the impact with everything going on. But for me personally, you know, my life doesn't change that much. I mean, nobody wants to be within 6 feet of a giant anyway. So social distancing's pretty much been my whole life. But no, it's good. You keep it busy. You try to find things to do. I have a little group that I play with a couple of nights a week. I play Dungeons and Dragons with some guys from LA over Zoom and online, and it's been a real lifesaver for me. Just kind of in between during the week, plan for what we're going to do in the dungeon and whatnot, how we're doing on hit points, and it's a lot of fun. We actually had a little article that dropped on in Variety magazine. So it's the big group with Joe Mangiello. That's it, man. Joe Mangiello. That's it. There's a big G in it. I know that. So I was laughing because somebody else I know butchered his name real bad, and I almost said it that way.
We knew who you were talking about.
Good deal.
Well, good for us that we have entertainment. You know, streaming. People have been watching lots of sitting in front of the tube, in front of TV, just watching lots of stuff. And good for us, lucky for us, that we have The Big Show Show. I watched it with my mom. I love, number one, that it's family friendly. I love that you just feel inspired and you feel good. It's so entertaining. You all laugh at yourselves. You make fun of yourselves. It's I've never seen anything like this before, and I really am so happy. So my question to you is, sir, how did this come to life? How did this project get off the ground?
This has been a project personally that I pushed for years, probably since 2000. Almost 20 years I've been pushing for this a vehicle like this. You know, we did an appearance on Saturday Night Live when The Rock hosted. It was myself, Mick, Foley, Triple H, Vince McMahon. And it was the first time I'd ever done any kind of that live comedy and been around that. And I really, one of those kind of things that clicks in the back of your brain. You're like, you know, this is something that I can do. It's in my wheelhouse. And then, you know, I drove Vince nuts for years, trying to find angles. We did things with my character. I wanted to know my own kind of funny segment. Problem is, in our business, I'm a monster. So it's, yeah, you know, we got to do some funny things, but, you know, my character is basically be that mountain for the Davids to conquer so the Davids move on to bigger things. When this opportunity came out in this partnership with Netflix, luckily I had squawked enough and was squeaky enough so the squeaky wheel got the grease. And it's just been a fantastic synergy of it all coming together between. It's such a small world too. Like Allison Munns, who plays my wife on the show, she's originally from South Carolina. Raylan Castor, who plays Lola, my oldest daughter, her dad and I were at Wichita State together at the same time. One of the writers, Jason Berger, one of the creators of the show, his wife is best friends growing up with my orthopedic doctor. Because, I mean, you wrestle long enough, you have bad knees, bad hips, bad elbows. So it all runs together. So it's just such a weird thing how all the stars and planets aligned, and the writing was great, and just everybody gets along. And, you know, you said family friendly. That's one thing that I wanted, was a show that everybody could watch, and one that a family that you want to be a part of. And from the reception so far, I think we did that, and I'm very thankful.
How personal is this show to you, as far as like the storylines, the characters? I've read interviews that you actually have shared, you know, part of your personal life as inspiration for some of the storylines in this show.
Well, I think some of my personal life comes from just some of the comedy of, you know, being a professional wrestler, sports entertainer, traveling the world, being someone my size. Personally, I know that Allison Munn would make fun of me in a nice way. But when we had our live audience, I would welcome the audience every night, and before we started shooting, and then at the end of the night, I would thank the audience for coming. And every night when I thanked them, I almost got teared up because it was so emotional to have, a personal goal and a dream, and to have it come together and know that everyone that came to the live shows was entertained, they were laughing, they were having fun. So me personally, I keep pinching myself because I can't believe, even though I've already shot it, it's already out, it's already been, it's already streaming, that it happened, and plus the fact that everyone has taken it so positively. I'm just extremely overwhelmed and humble and grateful.
Something else that I really liked about the show, because I'm a big wrestling fan. I told you that many years ago.
No, really? I didn't know that. Wow.
But, dude, so awesome.
You better be a Booker T fan.
What's that?
If you're in Houston, you better be a Booker T fan.
Not only am I a fan of Booker T, but I'm actually, and I can say this in all honesty, raise the right hand. He's actually a really close personal friend of ours. Of mine.
I love that guy.
John from BackstageWell.com. He's a great guy.
Oh, he could have fun in a prison camp. I'm telling you, that guy has the most positive can-do attitude. Many years I spent up and down the road with him, and have been on some really tough tours where a lot of people have just cracked because of the travel, and that guy has made me laugh and get through another tour. So he's a great human being.
I'm going to send him a text right after we finish this interview, tell him that I talked to you. But you have, Mick Foley, Rikishi, who I also got to meet as well. I had him on the radio years ago as well, are also part of the show. Tell me how that came to fruition.
Well, that was part of the thing too, and that's a delicate balance that we were trying to put together of keeping the wrestling content part of the show because it's for our fan base, and then introducing guys that kind of make sense that Big Show would hang out with. I mean, we all know that Mark Henry is one of my dearest, if not closest friend. Mick and Rikishi, and when we were writing that episode, we were thinking of monstrous guys that also happen to be good dads. That are good individuals, that are funny, that are sweet, and that episode just came together great, and those guys just absolutely knocked it out of the park. And that's one thing about old timers. You give us a chance to get over, we will. And those guys came in and just knocked out of the park. I mean, everybody loved Mark Henry so much, I kind of had to push him out the door before we changed the show to the Mark Henry Show. Like oh, Mark's so nice. I'm like, yeah, he's real nice. He's real nice. He's leaving. He's got other work to do. So,
as we watch this show, which is out on Netflix, what are your hopes? What do you hope that and I know we don't like to force people to take away anything, but what do you hope that we
I mean, I'm thankful from the reception that we've gotten so far, that during this crazy time that it's allowed families to come together. It's allowed people to escape for a little bit. And the one thing that's really key about the show, I mean, with my incredible cast, from Allison Munn, Juliette Donafield, who plays JJ, who's a big hit, Lily Brooks, who plays Mandy, and Raylan Castor, who plays Lola. We really want to make this a family that you want to be a part of. Yes, we wanted entertaining characters. I mean, we know how entertaining JJ is, but we wanted a family that at the end, through all the adversity, still loves each other. And I think that's one of the things that worked out great with the writing on this show. And the girls in general, I mean, the girls are all friends, which, is in doing any kind of entertainment, it's very rare that everyone gets along. Allison Munn does a great job of being the veteran from that multicam, work that she's done. And she has that great kind of senior veteran mom presence, and then I'm the big goofy dad that just has fun with everybody. And we're a close group. I mean, this past December, I flew out to LA and took the girls for a Christmas present to an Ariana Grande concert in Anaheim. So I picked them up with an SUV, driving myself like a dad, drove to Anaheim, parked, went in and took them, to Ariana Grande. So that's the kind of connection that I'm so grateful to have that cast, is we're family. We really do care about each other. I got 3 new daughters now,
And I also read that you're a big Ariana Grande fan now, that you were actually in the front row.
I am. I was, that's not really my genre. I'm more of a, Bob Seger, Journey, that kind of a old school mentality. And I was amazed at how tiny she is and how powerful her voice is. Like, you know, she might be tiny, but her voice is, you know, she's like 10 times bigger than I am coming through that microphone. It was impressive.
I got to get this question in for you, sir.
Yeah.
Tell me that this is not the end of WWE superstar, The Big Show.
No.
You're not
No.
retiring.
No, not as of yet. I mean, that was just a storyline we went through. Definitely not. I mean, I'm probably in the best shape that I've been in the past 15 years currently right now. I did do a little thing a little while ago with Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, after WrestleMania went off the air, matter of fact. So I'm going to dip my toes in the water here and there. It's good to come back and help out. I mean, this is I've been doing this 4 decades now. So this is really the younger generation's time. It's their time to get over, their time to build their relationship with the fans. If I can come in every now and then and help someone out and move them along. But hopefully we'll find out in the next few days. Hopefully I'll be busy shooting a lot more of the Big Show, getting more episodes out there for the fans. Hopefully that's what I'll be doing.
My friend, I know you will be. Again, I have to say thank you for being you. Thank you for bringing us so much entertainment over the years. We're getting to see a different side of you right now. You referred to yourself as the monster earlier. And I've seen you on WWE shows, and we get to see a different side of you right now on this program. You're really a nice guy.
Well, I hope so. We're having fun with it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, my friend. Take care. Please be safe. And I can't wait to see you in person when you come back to Houston.
Absolutely. I can't wait to come back to Texas and get some good barbecue, no doubt. Thank you.